News at 6.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 6, the Thomas Bonfanti trial begins with the defense taking an unusual approach.
And the Department of Public Safety promotes a campaign bringing awareness to the importance of wearing your seatbelt. Good evening. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, Wednesday, the Thomas Bonfanti trial began with the defense taking an unexpected approach during opening statements.
Our A.J. Douglas was there and has the details.
Day one of the Thomas Bonfanti trial included testimony from 8 witnesses, including Regina Hall, who survived after Bonfanti allegedly shot her in the face. During opening statements, Bonfanti decided to address the jury in place of his defense lawyer, Jeffrey Toothaker.
I have done a lot of trials, and I have never had a client do his own opening, so that was unique. I'm curious as to how it impacted the jury.
The Maine Attorney General's office took a more traditional approach by discussing different elements of the case. Friends and family members broke down in tears as they recounted finding the lifeless bodies of their loved ones.
Now, today's was a lot of pretty damning evidence. He doesn't deny it, he does it. He did this. He just wants to explain what happened.
Trial is expected to advance within the next few weeks. We are following the trial closely and will keep you updated along the way. At the Waldo County Superior Courthouse, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
Meanwhile, Bradford police arrested a 37-year-old Corinth woman on drug charges. Back on May 18th, while on patrol in the town of Bradford, a deputy came across a vehicle sitting beside the roadway that appeared to be broken down. The deputy identified 37-year-old Jennifer Kane of Corinth, who was on bail with several conditions. The deputy conducted a further search and investigation based on items in plain sight. Police confirmed that Kane was in possession of cocaine and fentanyl. She was arrested for aggravated trafficking in scheduled drugs, trafficking in prison contraband, as well as violation of conditions of release. During the intake process at the Penobscot County Jail, the correctional staff there found additional drugs on Kane. She remains at the Penobscot County Jail.
A Holton man has been indicted on child sex charges. The Penobscot County Grand Jury indicted 55-year-old Morris Carr on 8 counts of gross sexual assault. Carr was arrested in March for gross sexual assault of a victim under the age of 12. Police say there are multiple alleged victims in that case. And 49-year-old Christopher Hussey was indicted in connection with a series of fires in the Bangor area. Police say the fires happened at several businesses between November of last year and February of this year. Hussey was indicted on 6 counts of arson and 7 counts of failure to control or report a dangerous fire.
Police are investigating several car burglaries in the town of Carmel. According to the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office, there have been several random incidents in the area of the Irish Road. They're asking anyone with information or video footage of suspicious vehicles in that area to contact the Sheriff's Office at 207-947-4585 or through the Submit a Tip section of their mobile app. Police are reminding everyone to take their keys and valuable items out of their vehicles and to keep them secured.
Meanwhile, a reward is being offered for information about firearms stolen from a Waterville business. Just before 3 a.m. on April 10th, 2 masked people broke a window and entered JR's Trading and Pawn. Police say they smashed the glass display case with a hammer and took 14 handguns. The ATF and the National Shooting Sports Foundation is offering a combined reward of up to $5,000 for information leading to the arrest and prosecution of the people responsible. Anyone with information is asked to call the Waterville Police Department at 680-4780 or 888-ATF-TIPS.
The Department of Public Safety is promoting a campaign to bring awareness to the importance of wearing your seatbelt. Our Brooke Riley has more.
Click it or ticket. That's the national campaign the Maine Department of Public Safety is participating in from border to border.
It's to remind people that it is a state law in Maine to wear a seatbelt.
Highway Safety Bureau Director Lauren Stewart says about 48 to 50% of fatal crashes in the state involve people not wearing their seatbelts at the time of the crash.
Had they been wearing their seatbelt, their chances of surviving the crash might have been better, given that they would have stayed within the confines of the vehicle.
According to Joyce, the driver and all passengers in the car should always be wearing their seatbelts regardless of how far they are traveling.
We never know when that car crash is going to occur. It may not be us. Maybe that somebody else hits us. And then once that vehicle starts any kind of momentum, rollover, going off the road, etc., that belt is made to keep you inside the car.
We know that they work together with your airbags to help prevent serious injuries in a crash. They keep you in your vehicle in the event that you do have a crash and keep you from being ejected out the side window or the windshield.
Joyce says it's important to properly wear your seatbelt over your shoulder and across your body.
Trying to circumvent because it's uncomfortable just puts the person in the vehicle, whether it's the driver or the occupants, at risk. Because that isn't the way it was made. It was made to hold you into the seat.
The campaign runs from May 23rd to June 5th.
We're starting off Memorial Day holiday, coming into the summer months. We have tourists who are coming in, and we need people to know what our seatbelt laws are, as well as knowing the benefits of wearing your seatbelt.
I'm Brooke Riley, reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
We've certainly had some nice days to go for a drive. It looks like there are more on the way, but very important to keep that very, very basic, kind of common safety rule in mind, and yet there are plenty of people who don't wear them.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, it only takes 1 second, or I guess a few seconds to put that seatbelt on, and it can, you know, save you from getting that ticket, but more importantly, you know, potentially save your life.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, well, let's take a look at what's coming our way weather-wise with a first look with Conrad Sapinski.
Thank you so much, Beth and Peter. And your first weather is brought to you by Scott's Recreation. Locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. All right, so some warmer temperatures out there. Today, we had some 70s all across the state. A little bit cooler, especially closer to the coast by Bar Harbor and Rockland. But overall, we were really warm out there, pretty near average. But remember those 90s we had just a couple days ago down the East Coast? They are gone, and now some 60s and 70s are back, a little bit cooler than the last couple of days, but we are in the clear from some rain, just some passing partly cloudy skies, but overall looking really nice out there. And tonight, temperatures will continue to drop into the mid-40s. Beth and Peter?
All righty.
Very, very nice overnight coming our way.
Indeed.
Still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. Acadia National Park officials expect large crowds for this coming Memorial Day weekend.
And today is a special day for Island Connections as they celebrate their 25th anniversary. Those stories and more when we come right back.
Hi, my name is Tony Ruda, founder of the Senior Planning Center. There isn't a week that goes by that we don't help some Medicare recipient in their Medicare programs and save them money. The Senior Planning Center has locations and agents throughout the state of Maine. So why would you want to call an 800 number out of state when the help is right here at home? Give us a call so we can help you save money and make your Medicare decisions.
The signs of spring are here. The sun's out for the evening commute. Whistles and clapping echo from the ball field, and the flowers bloom with warmer days on the horizon. Valley Home Services offers whole home comfort with the changing of the seasons. With a push of a button on a Fujitsu heat pump, you're ready for whatever spring brings. Humid days or cool nights, come home to comfort with Valley Home Services. Home is our middle name.
What can I do to help you, hon?
Yes! 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 Get out! Andy! Get out of my room! Get out!
I'm not lying. I didn't say anything. Yes, you did. What did you say? I didn't.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home the Kubota VX Series for 0 down, 0% APR for 60 months, plus save up to $700.
Why do thousands of customers take the drive to Newport for all their shoes? Because Comfort Shoes and More has the styles you want, and they also have trained podorthists on staff to help you with all your footwear and arch support issues. We provide free foot evaluations by people who care about fitting you with the most comfortable shoes you will ever own. We have shoes in stock up to 6C and size 17, from safety shoes and boots, running, walking, casual or dress. We have it all at Comfort Shoes and More, 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport, across from Irving.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Welcome back. Memorial Day weekend is right around the corner, and Acadia National Park officials are expecting big crowds this year. Our Sierra Jordan explains.
Memorial Day weekend is considered Acadia National Park's busiest time of the year. The Deputy Superintendent of Acadia is advising folks to park your patience and prepare for the upcoming traffic.
It's really weather dependent how many people could come this weekend, but we expect a lot of visitors.
According to National Park Service, Acadia welcomed more than 4 million people in 2021.
We ask people to plan ahead for your visit, plan where you're going to go, and have a backup plan. A lot of our parking lots might be busy or even full, so they may need to go to a different location.
Bai says Jordan Pond House, Sand Beach, and Ocean Drive are the most popular attraction spots at Acadia. He says there are several alternative spots just in case the parking lots are unavailable.
There are some places in the park, like along Ocean Drive, where there's a second lane and you can park on the side. But there's other places, and we usually have them pretty well marked, where we really ask you not to park on the shoulders.
Bai says visitors over the age of 15 are required to have a park entrance pass. Vehicle registrations are also needed for Cadillac Summit Road. If you plan on using the bus shuttle, the Island Explorer doesn't begin service until June 23rd.
You can purchase ahead of time, or you can purchase at one of our entrance stations at Sand Beach Entrance Station or at the entrance to Cadillac Mountain.
Bai strongly advises folks to dress accordingly if you plan on hiking the trails. He says masks are required to enter park buildings to prevent the transmission of COVID-19.
The most likely ways to get injured when you're here is to be not prepared and not wearing the right footwear. Also, you want to make sure you bring plenty of water and otherwise just have a great time out on the trails.
In Bar Harbor, I'm Sierra Jordan reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Definitely not hard to have a great time at Acadia, that is for sure. Well, today marks a special day for Island Connections as they celebrate their 25th anniversary. Island Connections has been providing free transportation service on Mount Desert Island for seniors and people with disabilities since 1997. From 2016 to 2021, volunteer drivers provided 25,000 rides to medical appointments, life-saving treatments, grocery shopping, and more. Executive Director Sharon Linscott says as a way to celebrate, they launched the 25 for 25 More Match campaign. Wednesday morning, Linscott says they hope to raise $25,000 in matching funds to give a jump start on their next 25 years of service to the community.
We were able to secure $25,000 in seed funds that will be matched dollar for dollar between today and June 25th. For the additional $25,000 in match, and so we just took the 25 and ran with it.
Linscott says anyone who donated $25 or more during their live event Wednesday will be entered in a raffle to receive a gift basket. She says those who want to donate can visit their website at islandconnections.org. And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, how the Herman and Carmel communities have banded together to provide two sisters with a new home.
And in sports, the America East baseball playoffs are officially underway. We'll have your full preview as Maine gets set for its opening round. Stay with us.
Q106.5 is Maine's #1 for new country. The biggest country stars with their biggest songs. And more fun with Scott Miller and Cindy Campbell on the Q106.5 Morning Show. Download the Q106.5 app and listen at work. Q106.5.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
Your favorite restaurants for half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
Winter Harbor Lobster Co-op is a small group of independent Maine fishermen who want to make sure you get the freshest lobsters we can provide. To do that, we sell direct to the public to avoid long storage times and inflated prices. Winter Harbor Lobster Co-op, from our boats to your door.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Still not downloading. Are we ever gonna play?
Yeah, do you get your internet through a fax? Nope, phone company internet.
Is this what it does? Oh, because then I hate it.
Me too, but it's all I could get in my place with a phone company. Guys, focus. You know your assignments, right? Nope. You're bringing up the rear, and you're on the roof.
I told you I don't like the roof. I want to do the rear.
I do the rear.
Let's switch.
I'm Fred Heights.
Guys, it doesn't matter. This thing is taking forever.
You better be in that roof.
Slow download speeds are evil.
You know what? I think it's going backwards.
Spectrum download speeds are 20 times faster than the phone companies.
Q106.5 is Maine's #1 for new country. The biggest country stars with their biggest songs. And more fun with Scott Miller and Cindy Campbell on the Q106.5 Morning Show. Download the Q106.5 app and listen at work. Q106.5.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Mainly Supplements near the Bangor Mall. We provide a variety of protein, pre-workout, vitamins, and healthy snacks to fuel your body for a peak performance.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, beautiful day for some baseball, playoff baseball at that. Maine hosting the America East Tournament up in Orono, and it all started on Wednesday morning. It's UMBC and Lowell kicking off the tournament. Black Bears, the top seed, doing some scouting there as they wait for their game tomorrow. Find out their opponent. 6-6 in the 8th here. Shane Gorman on the bump, and he gets Robert Gallagher swinging. So to the 9th, we would go. UMBC with a runner on first. Christian Easley gives this ball a ride deep to right field, but look at the catch from Gallagher running into the wall, saves a run, and we would go to the bottom of the 9th. Jerry Siracusa on first for Brandon Fish, and Fish rockets this one into right field. Siracusa on his horse, full head of steam as he rounds third, slides safely at home, and UMass Lowell walks it off on a double from the freshman. Incredible way to start there. So with an NJIT walk-off win over Hartford in Game 2, Maine will play Lowell tomorrow. First pitch at 11 a.m. at Mahaney Diamond. And that's where we'll go now as Tyler Cruz gets us ready for the action. Tyler?
Yeah, thanks, Dave. The tournament is finally here, and what a way for it to start. A walk-off from Lowell Game 1, and then right behind me, NJIT celebrating a walk-off in Game 2. So 2 great games to start this thing. But let's talk about Maine for a second. They are pumped that this week is here. I feel like it has been about a month since they clinched that #1 overall seed, but the way they entered that tournament was a little less than ideal, to be polite about it. They were swept last weekend for the first time in conference play by Hartford. It was a desperate team who now made the postseason as the final seed after that weekend. Maine overall 3 wins in their last 9 conference games, but they're burning those tapes, and they're confident right now heading into this thing with a clean slate.
Yeah, I think Coach Durber's done a great job of getting us in the right mindset. You know, he's been telling us the last few days to remember that we're 0-0, and it doesn't really matter what we did before. You know, we had a great season. We had one of the best seasons since 2013, and I think that's what we need to build off of, you know, instead of worrying about what happened the last 4 games.
It's been a heck of a season for the Black Bears, Dave. 21-9 record, a share of the regular season title, their best season since 2013. But if you ask them, Dave, this team has one goal, and anything short of that goal is simply not good enough.
So the only thing that matters is win the tournament. If we're not dogpiling on Mahaney Diamond on Saturday or Sunday, the season doesn't matter. You know, it's a building phase.
We know that we're the best team on that field this weekend, and
And if we go and do everything that we need to do to win, we're going to come out as champions.
So a quest for a berth to the NCAA tournament begins Thursday at 11. Lowell is the opponent. Trevor Labonte has the ball. I'm just looking forward to seeing what kind of run these Black Bears can go on. But that is all from me for tonight. From Mahaney Diamond, I'm Tyler Cruz, ABC 7, Fox 22 Sports.
All right, thank you, Tyler. Great stuff. So game one for them fast approaching. What a day one there. 2 walk-offs in the tournament to start things off. And then again, not an ideal way to get into the tournament for the Black Bears, but they are able to get in, obviously, as the number 1 seed and maybe wipe out the last 4 games, the last series versus Hartford, and reset for Lowell. Now, another team that's looking to reset and maybe continue after Game 4 are the Celtics, as they're just a couple hours away of facing off against the Heat right now. They're seeking a 3-2 lead over Miami. Seized, of course, with a dominant Game 4 to even the series at 2 games apiece after getting embarrassed in Game 3. Now things head back to Miami, but home court advantage hasn't really mattered so far. It's been more about who can go on an early run and, more importantly, hold on to that. Jason Tatum delivered another bounce-back performance in Game 4. Here he was earlier today, fresh off his first All-NBA selection, talking about what changed in the last year.
Being able to read the game a lot better, slowed down for me in a lot of ways. And I think it's shown, just with my playmaking abilities and kind of running the offensive times and things like that.
Now, on the injury front, head coach Ime Udoka said Marcus Smart and Rob Williams are both considered game-time decisions. Already, that's sports. Here's Conrad Sapinski with your full 5-day forecast. Conrad?
Thank you so much, Dave. All right, let's talk about those cooler temperatures we had to start today. Really back into the 30s in most locations. I know it's almost June out there, but 30s are back, even closer to freezing mark in some locations. But here in Bangor, we started out in the upper 30s, but nicely rebounded out there when the sun came out later on, barely any cloud cover, and those temperatures really warmed up all across the state. Pretty much 70s from north to south, a little bit cooler by the coast with Bar Harbor and Rockland coming in the upper 50s to low 60s out there because the ocean is still on the cooler end. But remember those 90s we had right here in the northeast, close to the, by the shoreline in the northeast. Yeah, lots of warm temperatures out there. We broke some records in some locations. Not so warm out there now. Yes, 60s and 70s are back, so a lot more cooler weather is back in the forecast and will be sticking around the next 5 days, especially here in Maine. But the winds, yeah, they are a little bit on the gusty end as well, especially closer to Bar Harbor. Yeah, locations are coming in close to 15 miles per hour. Gusting near 20 in some locations, and 25 miles per hour is a possibility, especially closer to the coast. And really be careful out there because it will start to dissipate tonight, but then it starts to ramp back up by tomorrow afternoon, as we'll have gusts even coming close to 30 miles per hour. And because of that, we do have some small craft advisories that are in effect until the morning hours on Friday all across the coast here because it will get windy and those waves will be pretty high out there. But not looking too bad in the forms of rain, just a little bit of cloud cover. We had the sun peeking out today with the warm temperatures. Finally, some beautiful weather is back, but more rain is back in the forecast Thursday night into the Friday time frame, and then it will last through Saturday with maybe even a thunderstorm or two before we clear out by Sunday, and then warmer temperatures will be back in the forecast. But look at this rainfall totals. Barely anything closer to the coast, maybe a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch here in Bangor. But look at Caribou area. The more north you go, a lot more rain will be possible in some locations. We might even get close to 2 inches of rain up there. But here tonight, we'll have temperatures in the mid-40s with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, pretty much another rebound in temperatures in the mid-60s with mostly cloudy skies. And our big 5-day outlook does show that rain back in the forecast Friday and Saturday with maybe some thunderstorms by Saturday. And then we clear up by Sunday into Monday with temperatures back into the mid to upper 70s. Beth and Peter?
All right.
Alrighty.
Not looking too bad. We can handle that rain.
Sure.
Sounds like, it's going to be pretty widespread, and where some areas are going to get hit pretty hard and some areas not at all.
Important to keep the fire danger low right now. So.
Yes, very, very important.
All right. Well, still more to come after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Shop Jordan's Furniture now, and it could all be free. Visit Jordans.com.
Did you know that it's possible to buy the wrong type of flooring for your home? Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a professional contractor, the experts at Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors are here to help, offering solid pro advice from choosing the right material and color to installation. Don DeKalb features the highest quality hardwood flooring sourced from lumber right here in Maine, from Maine traditions. Not only will you get a floor you'll love, you'll get a floor that will last. Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors, buy from the best, forget the rest.
I was hurt in a car accident and I've got hospital bills, but the insurance company said they are responsible and they offered me nothing. They're trying to rip me off.
In my experience, insurance companies try to avoid paying injured people what's fair over 90% of the time. We can get you the money you really deserve.
I called the twos, and Lowry and Associates turned that $0 offer into $100,000.
Call the twos. We win for you.
If you're hurt in an accident, what do? Call 222-2222.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in this state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit, any new truck. Our full-service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
We live for summer vacation. Even when they're through, we have memories. But after 2 years of staying home, it's time to make more. Let's go where we've wanted to go. Let's see who we've wanted to see. Let's start at Bangor International Airport. Making tomorrow's memories today. The official airport of summer vacations. The official airport of you. FlyBangor.com.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Every sub makes a difference, so we make our subs differently. Like our new Everything Hook and Ladder. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Tonight, the deadly elementary school massacre in Texas, remembering the victims and what we have learned about the alleged shooter. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched program on all of television.
Welcome back. The owner of Zolke's Tree Service in Orono has been named this year's Maine Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Maine's Small Business Administration is handing out awards this week to some of the state's best small businesses. The list of award recipients includes 27-year-old James Zolke, the owner of Zolke's Tree Service. The company specializes in residential and municipal tree cutting services in Orono, Old Town, and the greater Bangor area. The 27-year-old was named the 2022 Maine SBA's Young Entrepreneur of the Year.
Definitely flattered. It just speaks, to the quality of work that we do and, the caliber of employees that we have, that we're able to put out consistent, good work for folks.
And the rest of the Maine SBA winners will all be recognized at an award ceremony Wednesday night in Hallowell.
Well, when Devin Robinson pulled into the driveway of her childhood home in Carmel on Tuesday, she was expecting to only find her pets and her older sister Jordan. What she came home to was a crowd and a new home that had appeared while she was at school. Our Emma Smith has the story.
Over the past few months, the community of Herman and Carmel have gathered around Jordan and Devin Robinson in response to the recent passing of both their mother and father. The sisters were left to pick up the pieces in January of this year, but they haven't been alone. Since then, the community has stepped up to help and donate by any means necessary. And yesterday, they were able to finally check out their new home.
I was expecting to turn into the house and see the slab of concrete like we had, and then the whole house is here.
I just kind of woke up and it was here, and I wasn't fully awake yet, so it didn't fully register at first.
Herman Town Council member Steve Thomas organized a GoFundMe page that managed to meet its $40,000 mark, but with the home and many other services being additionally donated. All of this has been in order to keep the girls on their family property, but now with a sorely needed new roof over their heads.
Many people came forward through the GoFundMe site. People donated there. We had contractors that wanted to get involved.
Liz Jonasson, known to the girls as Aunt Liz, said it's just unbelievable.
Their mom, for years, has voiced to me that she wanted to give the girls a new home.
The new home is the culmination of efforts from more than who can be listed here. And though it does still need a few final touches that Thomas is looking to find donors for. Front steps and a back porch are needed, as well as pickup and disposal of the previous home. Those seeking to help with these needs can contact Steve Thomas at 735-8977, which can be found on our website at foxbangor.com. In Bangor for ABC7 and Fox 22, I'm Emma Smith.
Wow.
That is wonderful. It's, it's so important to keep those sisters together and in a home that meets their needs. And it never ceases to amaze me how Mainers step up.
Love to see the community gather around those two.
Absolutely. Good night.
Good night, everyone.